Alrighty, let's go ahead and give this one another shot. Hopefully this time we can actually get farther than an inning and a half before it crashes. Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to the next episode of the Hita Shuffle Jaff franchise rebuilding year number 1 here on Super Mega Baseball 4. This is our third attempt here to get this game finished. Our stream crashed after 1.5 innings in the first attempt to play this game. Then I was called away at the end of the third inning, an inning and a half later, to go take care of some personal business. And now here we are picking the game up in the fourth against the last place Platypi, who come in at 5-9 into today's contest. We are all tied up at 1 apiece, as we will be going back in. Top of the fourth, we will be on the mound with Dick Lucas, the starter, who has had pretty easy time going with the Platypi lineup through the first bit. He's only given up 2 hits today, both of them to leadoff man Charlie Lopez, and only 1 earned run back in the first inning on an RBI groundout. For us, our only run came in on a RBI single in the first inning. Let's see how we go. Here is Carloco, who drove in the run back in the first inning. He's 0 for 1 today. He is leading off the fourth inning here for the Platypi. Ball away from Lucas on the first pitch is fouled off out of play by Jose. Ball 0-1 the count. Here inside misses 1-1. Change inside is fouled back 1-2. Slider been away. Check swing high 2-2. Mark ball down and away. Chased it in the dirt. Strike 3. Clark picks it and fires the first. 1 down in the inning. Second punch out today for Dick Lucas. And that'll bring up second baseman Jeb Jumps. He's 0 for 1 today and tense. Zimmer away in the first pitch, blew it by. Jumps 0-1. Rider down in the weight, chop foul out of play 0-2. Change up and in, inside and high 1-2. Ball down in the way. Chased it outside, strike 3. Back-to-back Ks for Dick Lucas here. He's up to 3 punch-outs today. 2 down, and that'll bring up Rip Dingers 0 for 1 today. Change up and down the first pitch. Strike called on the corner. 0-1 as Lucas now locked in on the day. Slider up and away, line to first in the hole. Foul dives, knocks it down with her face. Flips it in time to Lucas, and that's a 1-2-3 inning for Dick Lucas in the fourth. Bottom 4, it is 1-1 still. Whoopity, basket, and foul due up. Leading off is Sloop Whoopity, who singled in a run in the first inning off his old buddy Erling Elwood, who's still out there on the mound for the Platypi. 1 for 1 today. Sloop looking to start it here in the fourth. First pitch slider bounces in the dirt from Elwood, ball 1. Change up and away is high, 2-0 the count. Heater up on the 2-seamer high again, 3-0 the count to Sloop. Heater right down the middle, that should have been a swing, 3-1. Fastball down the middle again, this time Whoopity connects on it, drives it dead center, but it dies at the warning track for Magic More, 1 down. Left fielder Cash Basket up next. 1 for 1 today with a single in the first inning. Power and contact for lefty still active here for Basket against Elwood. Heater away, whiffed on it late, 0-1. Slider up and in is chased, chopper to short. Lopez fields it cleanly on the charge, in time to first, 2 down. Base is empty for Jess Fowl, the first baseman, who is tense. Grounded out with the bases loaded her first time up. She's 0 for 1. Low pitch active. Fastball at the knees, driven deep to right field by Fowl. Hit well, carrying well to the warning track. Making the catch is Stanberg at the wall, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 inning here for Elwood in the fourth as well. To the fifth, we are still tied at 1 apiece. More Noggins and Oxen Soxen up next here. 6, 7, 8 for the Platypi here in the fifth. Leading off is Magic Moore, the center fielder. He's 0 for 1 today. Lucas is actually on 4 strikeouts today, not 3. I miscounted. Heater away, fouled off, 0-1. Curveball down. Grounded the second, right of Whoopity to his right. He'll backhand cleanly. 1 down. Next up is left fielder Biff Noggins, 0 for 1 today at the plate. But he has thrown out a base runner from the outfield. That was back in the first inning when Phenomenal hit a 1-out single and tried to stretch it into a double. Change it down the way in the first pitch, strike called, 0-1. Was him up and away, strike called, 0-2. Noggins behind. Slider inside. Hit up the third base line, just foul. 0-2 still the count. Ball down and in. Fouled off. Out of play. Curveball inside. Misses. 1-2. Worseamer away. Fouled off. Out of play. 1-2 still. Change it away. Chased it outside. Strike 3. Fifth punch out today for Dick Lucas. 2 down. Base is empty for catcher. Knox Oxen Soxen is 0 for 1 today. Slider put away in the first pitch. High. Ball 1. Forkball middle away. Strike called. 1-1. Force in the middle in. Inside. Just misses the corner. 2-1. Slider down and in. Line back up in the center. That is dumped in there for a base hit as Ox has his first hit today. He's 1 for 2. First batter not named Charlie Lopez to get a hit for the Platypi today. About single keeps the inning alive for pitcher Erlang Elwood. He is 0 for 1 today with a ground out. Curveball down and in on the first pitch. Strike called at the knees. 0-1. Heater up and away. That's skied to left. Basket to her right in a step. Calls for it. And she puts it away. That will end the inning as Lucas gives up a 2-out single but strands the runner. Bottom 5. It's still tied at 1. Clark, Lucas, and Blue do up as we're halfway home here today.
Comet water for astronomical thirst.
Fiona Clark leading off. Flew out her first time up. She's 0 for 1 today. Powers lefty still active here against Elwood. Fastball down and in. Chopper up the middle to short. Lopez over to his left. Makes the stop. 1 down. Dick Lucas up next. He's 0 for 1 with a fly. Ground out. Still locked in. Heater down and in inside. Ball 1. Heater away is outside from Elwood. 2-0. Fastball at the knees. Fouled off by Dick. Out of play. 2-1. Heater up. Whiff late. 2-2. Elwood ahead now. Heater down in the way. Chopper to second under the glove of Elwood. Charging jumps on the bare hand. In time to first. 2 down. Base is empty for Ralph Blue. He's 0 for 2 today. Still locked in, though. Team leader in batting average. Looking to get back in the race for the batting title. Strike down and in on the heater. 0-1. Curveball up and in. Blue waits for it. Drives it deep left center field. But that is going to hang up there for Magic Moore. And that's a 1-2-3 fifth inning for Erlang Elwood as he makes it through the 5th inning for the first time this season. Actually pitching half of his inning total here in this game. He's now up to 15 total innings on the season. To the 6th, Lopez, Stanberg, and Carloco do up. Charlie Lopez up 2 for 2 today with 2 singles, a run scored, and a stolen base today. Lopez stole a base back in the first inning on a failed hit and run attempt, and then he managed to score later in the inning on a ground out by Carloco. Slider down in the way, that's chopped to second. Over to his right, Whoopity on the backhand. He'll make the play, 1 down. Base is empty for Morton Stanberg. He's 0 for 2. Stanberg's grounded out twice today. Throws him down in the way in the first pitch. Strike called. 0-1. Change of middle in. Whiffed inside. 0-2 the count. Slider down and away. In the dirt. 1-2. Good block there from Clark. Curveball down and in. In the dirt again. 2-2. Force him down and in. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. 6th punch out for Lucas today. 2 down in the inning. Here's Jose Carloco 0 for 2 with an RBI ground out today. Yeah, it's been pretty back and forth scoreless. We're pitching well. Elwood and Lucas both won, boy, but thank you for coming in late. It's alright as long as you show up. Doesn't matter. We'll have more coming tonight because this one's going to be such a short stream. Heater down and in. Strike called. 0-1. Curveball down. Chased in the dirt. 0-2 as Lucas is here ahead of Carloco. Forkball down and away. Chased him in the dirt away. Strike 3. 7th punch out for Lucas as Clark fires at the first. In time to end the inning. Another 1-2-3-0 for Lucas. Bottom 6, we're tied at 1. Phenomeno, Colliner, and Bambino. Hard to line up against Elwood for the 3rd time today. So far, this has been Elwood's longest start of the season. He threw 10 innings combined in his first 3 starts. He's now at 5 innings today. He's literally thrown 33% of his inning total in 1 game. Rookie Norm Phenomeno up leading off here in the 6th. He's 1 for 2 with a single. He was thrown out trying to stretch said single into a double. He's also flown out today. Game runs fine? Perfect. Love to hear it. Change up and in is fouled off out of play. 0-1. Curveball outside, misses there from Phenomena, 1-1. Change it down and in, hard rip foul, out of play, 1-2. Fastball down and away, line to left field, over the diving shortstop's glove, and that is a base hit. Phenomeno's second hit today, he's 2 for 3. Leadoff man on here for Colliner, rookie 2 for 2 today, he's doubled and singled. Some games go off without a problem, other times it does just shit itself. Fair point, fair point. Is this referring to, I'm assuming this is referring to the PC version, but it could also be the Switch version you're referring to. I'm assuming PC. First pitch coming here, down and in is the changeup, missing from Elwood, ball 1. Slider up and away, ripped foul by Colliner, out of play on the dive from Carloco. Good effort though, 1-1. Curveball down is chased, chopped under the glove of Elwood to short, barehanded by Lopez. He'll get it to second in time to get the lead runner, but the return throw is way late. Runner first, one down for Bambino. Joven 1 for 2 today with a single. You do have a decent laptop. Fair enough, fair enough. I know that some of the quality of the imaging does make it difficult to run the game. I know personally on my laptop it only runs passably well if you have no crowd and you put it all on the lowest setting possible. And even then, sometimes it still lags behind itself without a strong internet connection. And even sometimes with a strong internet connection, it's very unreliable. That's why I stick to purely console gaming. Less trouble. Change up and in, chased by Bambino and fouled back from Elwood, 0-1. Check swing high, good hold there at the letters from Joven, 1-1. Heater away, hitting the hole to short. That's another base hit for Joven, his second today. It's 2 for 3. 2 on, 1 down as the Heaters have a shot to drive in some runs. Here's Slope Wopity, who's already driven in 1 today with a single in the first. He's 1 for 2. Flew out the center field warning track last time up. Two-seamer up and in high from Elwood, ball 1. Curveball up, line through the middle, base hit for Whoopity, his third hit of the game, second hit of the game. Holding at third will be Colliner, as that's a good throw from Moore. Bases loaded, 1 down. And here's Cash Basket. Can Cash Money cash it in? 1 for 2 with a single today. She lined out last time up. And Elwood's going to be pulled here with the bases loaded in the 6th, 1 down. He ends up only going 5 1/3, missing the quality start by 2 outs today. As coming out of the bullpen is rookie long reliever Spike Pena, who I believe, don't quote me on this, is from the Sirloins, I want to say. 3.95 ERA, 0.88 whip for the Rook, 7 strikeouts. He's also locked in coming into this appearance, the 30-something veteran. How old is he? He is 36, yes. A rookie at 36, perfect. Pena 2-1, he has a 3.95 ERA and an 0.88 whip, 7 runs given up, 6 earned in 9 appearances, 13 2/3 innings pitched, second most out of the bullpen, 11 hits surrendered, 1 walk, 1 homer, 7 strikeouts, and a batting average against of 208 as he's trying to save the game for the Platypi here. Keep it from getting out of hand. Turned everything off, played on 60-70 frames. Everything off, no fans, and the second you get a fielding situation or a player moved going excessively, it's 30-20. Oh my god, I am so sorry. That sounds incredibly painful. I think the best I could average was about 40 frames. So I know your pain. My apologies. Cash Money will now face a righty, which means she does not have it. And of course, Pena has that busted reverse split straight, but thankfully, it is on a lowest buff possible. Now, the question is, do we pinch hit for Cash, or do we let her bat here? What's the situation? Now, Cash can play first base. We could move her, but she doesn't have utility, so we have to keep that in mind. Now, we could give the at-bat to Stallion Johnson, but again, he's a lefty, so reverse split still applies. It doesn't apply to Reigns or Stiffner or Electro, but it will apply to Slamus. I say we give Cash the opportunity. She hasn't gotten many opportunities this year. I think this is her moment. Let's give Cash Money the shot. But the animations work fine. Okay, interesting. It's when catcher goes from standing to crouching or someone is trying to make a catch or a diving play. Yes. I know that pain very well. It sucks. It sucks, but at least it runs. Fair point. At least it works. Can Basket come through here with the bases loaded? 1 down. I'm going to give her the shot. Can she get through against the rookie Pena? Change it down and in as a strike from Spike. 0-1. Change up and away, fouled off by a Cash, 0-2. Change up away, out in front of it, strike 3. First punch out for Pena out of the pen. It's all on Jess Fowl, the Tense first baseman, who's already failed once with the bases loaded today. She's 0-2. And Tense. All right, Jess. It's your shot. Reverse split's not active here for Spike. Change up down in the way, driven deep, right center field. Hit well. Will it get down? No, it won't. Once again, Jess Fowl fails to deliver in a clutch situation. Pena strands the bases loaded with 1 out to the 7th. We're still tied at 1. Jumps, dingers, and more due up against Dick Lucas. Here's Jumps. He's 0-2 today in Tense. We're going to let Lucas start the 7th inning here and see how it goes. Of course, if he does get into trouble, there is the chance to double switch him off because Fowl did just bat. And I have players who can play first base. Curveball down and in. Check swing strike called on the first pitch to Jumps. 0-1. Heater up and away. That's hitting the hole to short. Blue on the dive. Out of his reach. That's a leadoff single. First hit today for Jeb Jumps. He's 1 for 3. Platypi have the lead run on. Here's Dingers. 0-2 today. Steeler active over at first base there. But Fiona Clark's behind the plate. I have no worries. Unless it's a hit and run. Heater up and away. Ooh, just outside from Lucas. Ball 1. Slider down and in is inside. Just misses the corner. 2-0. Curveball up and away. Strike called. 2-1. Change it middle in. Inside. 3-1. Him up and in. Whiffed on it. Full count as Dingers was geared up and missed. Slider up. Whiffed on it. Strike 3. He's late on the slider. 8th punch out for Dick Lucas. 1 down. Dingers retired. Here's Magic Moore. 0-2. Dick Schmidt or something like that. Dick Shit. Oh no. Oh no. Not Dick Schmidt. Oh, Dick Shit. You love to see it. It's also very unfortunate for that man. If I ever... Alright, I will put it on now for the Heaters franchise rebuild with Shuffle Draft. If I get a guy named Dick Schmidt, he's automatically signed. I don't care how old or how bad he is. I'm putting him on the team. Just for the giggles. Work ball away in the first pitch here. 2 more is a called strike from Dick as he gets ahead. 0-1. Heater down and in. Back to Dick. Lucas fires the second. 1. Whoopity on to first. Double play. You love to see it as Lucas gets through the 7th with a quality start. Bottom 7. Clark, a pinch hitter, and Blue will do up as Lucas will be done here after 7 innings of 1-run ball. Fiona Clark leading off. 0-2 today, the catcher. Lefty no longer on the mound. I would pinch hit for with Reigns here, but Clark is a much better catcher. Slider inside is a strike. 0-1. Pena ahead in the count. Heater up and away. Whiffed on it late. 0-2. Pena making short work of the hitters here. Change of chased and fouled off. Clark stays alive. Still 0-2. Heater up. That's dumped to right field, and that will get over the diving Jumps' glove. Base hit for Fiona Clark. Leadoff woman on in the 7th. Dick Lucas due up next. We will pinch hit for Dick. He finishes 0-2 at the plate. 7 quality innings for him. He gives up 4 hits today. I don't believe he walked anybody. Ended up striking out 8 batters and only 1 earned run given up back in the first inning on a ground out. So Lucas had a very good quality start. His best start of the season by far. It's just a shame he probably won't get the win. Unless we have some magic this inning, which I would not be opposed to having here. Who are we going to give the at-bat to? I'm arguing with Stiffner here. Electro hasn't batted in a while, though, but he's a good fielder. Ham Slamus I could put, but reverse splits makes it a little harder. Let's give it to Stiffner. Righty-righty matchup. Avoids reverse splits. Stiffner on the air hitting .353 with 1 homer and 3 RBIs on the season. We go ahead run on first base here with none down here in the 7th. Change up and away, way outside from Pena. Ball 1. Sliders inside. That caught the corner. Good pitch from Pena. 1-1. Change up and away. Fouled out of play. Stiffner out in front of it. 1-2. Change up, ripped to left center field over the diving shortstop's glove. That is a base hit. Pinch hitter Stiffner delivers. 2 on, none down. Good chance for the Heaters to get on the board again. Here's Ralph Blue. He's flown out twice today and grounded out. He is locked in though still. 0-3. RBI 0 active. And as you know, RBI 0 don't mean a good goddamn to Ralph Blue. He will hit with it or without it. So let's see what he does. Pena sets. Fastball up and away, and the first pitch driven deep left center field by Blue, carrying well to the warning track. Noggins makes the catch for the first out, as we will hold, as that is a very good throw. Norm Phenomenal up next, on fire. 2 for 3 today with 2 singles. Good at bat for Norm. Let's see what he does. Reverse splits active here for Pena. Change up and in inside, ball 1. That doesn't make a very big dent in the on fire mojo, though, for Phenomenal. Let's see if he can overcome it. Fastball middle in, driven deep by Phenomenal, down the left field line, hooking into the corner, hit well, at the wall, leaping is Noggins, and he does it again with the glove. Biff Noggins will rob a home run, but thankfully the runners get back. Biff Noggins is fielding like a genius in left. Holy crap. Thank God that, I think Lopez was there at second base. He dropped the ball. Either that was him or it was Jeb Jumps. I think it was Jumps. Jeb Jumps can't field, so he dropped the ball, and that keeps the inning alive for Colliner with RBI hero. We've still got a chance. Let's see if Colliner comes through. 2 hits today for Hay. Change up down the middle, and he is out in front. 0-1. Fastball middle in, hit by Colliner into the right field corner. It's off, jammed him. Stanberg there to make the catch. That ends the inning, as once again we fail to score with runners in scoring position. So we were given a second chance at life in the inning, and we still couldn't get it done. Whew. So we are going to go we're not going to go to the bullpen here, surprisingly. Let's see, Heater is still injured, so we're not going to go to her. We still have Kerr. She hasn't pitched well this year, neither has Never Walker, but he's a little tired. Farmhand's still gassed. Honestly, Kerr is probably the move here, so we're going to go to Kendra. Yeah, let's go to Kendra. I'm not even going to bother with putting Phenomenal on the mound just yet. To the 8th, it's 1-1. Noggins, Oxen, Soxen, and Pena do up. I'm saving Phenomenal for extras if we get that far. Noggins up 0 for 2 today. Just robbed us of a home run in the field last inning. That's his second great defensive play today. He's also thrown out a runner, stretching a double. First pitch from Kerr is dribbled to short. Phenomenal cuts off Blue and fires to first. 1 down. Next up, Oxen Soxen, 1 for 2 with a single. Kerr trying to keep her ERA under 10. Curveball away, and the first pitch fouled off. 0-1. Little hack active here for Knox. Heater up and in, driven down the right field line. That is going to be a fair ball as it gets to the corner, but Bambino cuts it off. That'll be a single for Ox. He's on with 1 down, and that'll bring the pitcher to the plate. Here's Spike Pena. Locked in, batting .500. He is a long reliever. Will they let him bat? No, they won't. Rodney Park, the shortstop, coming off the bench. I think .500 on the year with an RBI for the Sandcats shortstop. Easymer away, fouled off. That was over the middle of the plate. Kerr got lucky, 0-1. Fastball inside, chop to second. Whatever, whoopity, he'll charge. Flip to second. 1, Blue to first. Double play. You love to see it as Kerr gets out of the inning without issue. Immaculate Spectaculo, the ace reliever coming out of the bullpen. He's going to try and slam the door here in the 8th. Bottom 8, it's tied at 1. Bambino, Whoopity, and Basquet do up. Here's Bambino, 2 for 3 today with 2 singles, as he's going to try and start the 8th inning here off against Spectaculo. Here's a look at Immaculo's numbers on the air. Immaculate 1-0. He has a 3.86 ERA and a 1.04 whip. He's the second best performing reliever in the bullpen here. He's pitched the most, 16 in the 3rd innings, like 8 appearances, 7 earned runs given up, 11 hits, 14 strikeouts, 6 walks, 2 homers, and 3 hit batsmen. His batting average against is a measly 196. He's been effective this season. Let's see if he keeps it that way. Jason Bambino, as Spectacular comes in locked in out of the bullpen, only had about 60% stamina though, so we'll see if that plays an effect. Slider down and in, lined right at, jumps on a hop. He'll field it cleanly, 1 down. Next up is Whoopity, 2 for 3 with 2 singles and an RBI. Changeup up and away, fouled off by Sloop, out of play, 0-1. Heater up and away, chased it outside and high, 0-2. Slider down in the way, Whoopity skies it to right center, off the end of the bat. Stanberg over, makes the catch, 2 down. Base is empty for Basquet. She's 1 for 3 with a single today. Slider up and away in the first pitch. Line foul, out of play. Off the foul pole. Off the wall in foul territory. 0-1. Max pressure situation for both clubs moving forward. Either way is chased. 0-2. Change up down on the way. Chased in the dirt. Strike 3. First punch up for Spectacular, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 for him to the 9th. Top of the lineup up for the Platypi here. Lopez, Stamberg, and Carloco. Facing Kendra Kerr in her second inning of work. In her first, she only threw 5 pitches. There's Lopez, 2 for 3 with 2 singles today. Ace Exterminator is active for Charlie, giving his ratings a bit of a boost. It's plus 20 power and 5 contact here on the medium boost. Thankfully, he's a contact hitter, so that power means bupkis to me. Curveball down in the way. Fouled off. 0-1. Two-seamer inside. Misses. 1-1. Heater up and in. Inside. 2-1. Slider middle in. Fouled off by Charlie. 2-2. Heater up and away. High. 3-2. Nowhere near the zone. Ball away. Line to third. Phenomeno there. Makes the catch. 1 down. Next up, Morton Stamberg. He's tense and 0 for 3 today at the plate. Pinch hitting for him is backup first baseman rookie Dwayne Butterfinger, the 24-year-old. Clutch active here. He's hitting .667 with 1 RBI. It's a medium boosted clutch, so it's like the Johnny Bags level. Plus 10 to all ratings, plus 5 to all ratings, but it's extreme pressure, which is max, so it's doubled to plus 10. Butterfinger no more for his bat than his glove. Heater away, chop back to Kerr, who knocks it down. She'll pick it up and fire to first. 2 down. Next up, Carloco, who's 10, so 3 with an RBI ground out. Slider away on the first pitch, way outside. Ball 1. Curveball down and in. Inside and low, 2-0. Two-seamer down and away. Carloco rips it deep right center field. He's got carry, and it is gone into the groundskeeper area. Carloco's second homer of the year, and that breaks the tie. It is 2-1. He has driven in both of the Platypi runs today. And here's Jumps, 1 for 3 with a single, still tense. Heater down in the way in the first pitch, fouled off, 0-1. Slider middle in, fouled back, Jumps behind, 0-2. Curveball down in the way, outside and nowhere near the zone, 1-2. Two-seamer up and in. Chopped foul. Jumps manages to stay alive. 1-2 pitch coming. Heater up and away. Whiffed on it. Strike 3. First punch up for Kerr. That ends the inning. But she gives up the lead on the home run by Carloco. Bottom 9. It is 2-1. Foul. Clark and Kerr do up as Spectacular looks to slam the door on his second win of the season. Foul. Bottom of the lineup. Jesus. Not looking promising. Fiona Clara just foul leading off. 10-0-3 today. Not hitting particularly well. Coming in defensively to play right field will be Juanita Hernandez, as she'll take over for Butterfinger. Hernandez is the opposite of Butterfinger. Butterfinger is known for his bat. Hernandez is known for her glove. She is tense, though. We'll keep that in mind moving forward. Jeb Jumps will come out as well, as they're going to upgrade the infield or fielding at second base with Walker runs. It's not much of an upgrade, but it's still there. And that is it. I believe the Platypi have emptied their bench. No, they still have catcher Sponge Dryden, the rookie, but they're not going to go to him unless he's a pinch hitter, because Ox is clearly the far superior catcher. It's speed. All right, so what are we going to do with our lineup then? That's the question. All right, well, we're definitely going to pinch hit for foul here. We're going to give the at-bat to... Well, there's no reverse splits here, so I don't worry about pinch hitting with a lefty. We're going to go ahead and give it to our best power bat left, and that is Ham Slamus first. Slam is hitting 300 on the year with a homer, 4 RBIs. He's got some pop. Let's see if it comes through against the locked-in Spectacular. Heater down the way, fouled off late, 0-1. Change it down, fouled off again, 0-2. Heater away, whiffed on it, strike 3, back-to-back Ks for Spectacular. 1 down. Next up is Clark, 1 for 3 with a single. Definitely going to pinch hit for Fiona here. We're going to turn it over to Jermaine Raines, who's a better hitter. He has the newly acquired inside pitch trait, and he has first pitch slayers. Let's see if they throw it inside. Will he make the mistake and give it to Jermaine? Slider up and away, hit up the middle. Runs on his right, backhands cleanly. Into first, 2 down. Last chance is the pitcher. That's a pinch hitter. Last bat we got left. Eduardo Electro. It's your time to shine, boy. 3 straight pinch hitters. Electro hitting 429. That is 4 for 7 off the bench with a homer and 3 RBIs. Hey, Bobcat, how's it going, buddy? Down to our last out. Can Electro make it happen? Fastball hitter. Heater up and in. He got one. He popped it up to short. Right there is Lopez, and it's a 1-2-3 ninth inning for Spectacular as the Platypi do play spoilers and hand us a loss, meaning we are now tied in a 3-team lead atop the division with the B-Wolves and the Grapplers. Would have been better if we had won. Honestly, would have been better if we had won, but overall, can't complain. 2-1 pitcher's duel. Nothing happened until the 9th inning in this episode because the first 3 innings were cut off in 2 other different episodes because the stream crashed. And then I was told to come upstairs and socialize. Yay. Looking at the box scores, Carloco did all the damage for the Platypi today. He had the solo homer to win it in the 9th. He also had the RBI groundout back in the first inning of the game. They only had 6 hits. 2 of them off of Kendra Kerr, the other 4 off of starter Dick Lucas. For us, hitless today were Blue, Foul, Slamus, Rains, Lucas, Kerr, and Electro. Our only RBI was a single by Sloop Whoopity back in the first inning, which wasn't even in this episode. They did win. Nice. Stroh's not doing so hot. That's a shame. Yeah, that was definitely yesterday. They were off today, I think, because they're coming back from Chicago. Or they're going somewhere. I don't know where they're going. Haven't been paying attention. I think today I was just watching my son. We took him to therapy today. Went to the store, picked up some stuff for the house. That's about it. Nothing too much, nothing too exciting. Down 6-1 in the Mets. Ooh, that's bad. Especially with the Mets have been slumping recently. Pitching lines today for the Platypi. Erling Elwood has his longest start of the year, 5 1/3 innings, gives up 1 hit, 1 strikeout, 9 hits. Stays at 0-1. Spike Pena, the rookie, inning and 2/3 out of the pen, giving up 2 hits and a strikeout. Winning pitcher is Immaculate Spectacular with 2 scoreless innings in the 8th and 9th, striking out 2 of the 6 batters he faced. On the other side for us, Dick Lucas, 7 quality innings, gives up 4 hits, 1 earned run in his final start, 8 strikeouts. He finishes at 1-1, does get his ERA down below 5. It's still a high 4, not what you expect from the ace, but it's better than where it was, which was at 6.36. Kendra Kerr once again continues to struggle out of the bullpen. She gives up 2 hits, one of them a big solo homer to win the game, an earned run and a strikeout in 2 innings of relief. She falls to 0-1 on the year. Player of the game is Dick Lucas for his quality start, followed by Jose Carloco with his game-winning homer in the 9th inning, and also the other run driven in at Elwood, the third-place finisher, with his almost quality start. Yep, not great. Are the leaderboards going to load now? Nope. Okay. Still having problems with the leaderboards here. 11-1. Jesus, that's not good. Yeah, basically. Yeah, they've had untimely injuries. Everyone's been underperforming more so than normal. Ah, well, it is what it is. Tough loss today. Chumpton Sports Equipment has some complimentary bats, and there's one left who gets one. Well, let's give it to Whoopity, see if we can boost his loyalty back up. We just took it down at the end of last episode, so let's give it to him. Back up to 89. Phenomenal. The team printer is not working again. Who are you putting on IT duty? That's going to be Stallion Johnson. Definitely not going to mess with Phenomeно's numbers because he's going to be expensive. 2 players are fighting over a shiny nickel you found in the dugout. Who do you give it to? Let's try and boost up Jermaine because he needs it. Give it to him. Plus 23. He's still not happy, but Kerr, it doesn't really affect her loyalty terribly much, so I'll take that. Alright, we got a lot of games to get through here as we're approaching the end of the season here. 3 games left to play for us. Next episode for the Heaters is a doubleheader, and I believe it is against the B-Wolves. It is, in fact, against the B-Wolves, who we're tied for the division lead with, so that is a very important episode. Already lost once to them this year. Can't lose both of those games. Let's see what happens here after we check signings around the league. What do we got? Ooh, we got a bunch. All right, Ralph Blue loses 3 contact. Not ideal, but he did go hitless today, 0 for 4. Lackey Luster to the Herbs, as he'll replace Arsenio Armstrong, the rookie right fielder. Rhonda third is released by the Hot Corners for rookie third baseman Smokey Ash. Hato de la Daga, the rookie right fielder, is cut by the Grapplers for Javier Cortez, the Sirloins outfielder. Vilo Hiwanais goes to the Beebles as he'll replace Murky Nubs Wobbles there. The rookie gets picked up. Trey Mondo signs to the Herbs as they cut star Elmo Slayer, as I guess the Herbivores are already out of the playoff hunt. Have to look at the standings. Whoopity +1 arm. Good. Sammy's at second base and doesn't really need the arm, but it'll be good for third base. Sandcats sign reliever Lou DeBaziz as he'll replace veteran Bale Bozer. Turbo Miles onto the Hot Corners. He'll cut Buster Biggs from their roster as the Hot Corners aren't doing well this year either. Geronimo James is released by the Beebles as they're going to bring in younger outfielder Tig Tantrum by 1 year. Marla Moore to the Herbs as she's going to replace the veteran junior young senior JYS. And that's it. Okay. So up to the next game here. We got a bunch of games to get through. We'll focus on the ones that matter in our division. Bullfish get a win there to tie up the division lead there in the Boss division, but doesn't really affect us. Moose keeping their season alive, knocking the Sandcats out of the hunt. Hot Corners keep their hunt season alive as well. That's a big win for them. Sandcats playing spoilers now as they do beat the Moonstars. Sirloins beat the Blowfishes to retake the division lead. Moose keep their season alive again as they knock the Herbivores out of playoff contention with that victory. Wild Pigs win, moving back slowly into contention. Sandcats again play spoilers, giving the Moonstars another loss. Herbivores play spoilers for the Hot Corners there. And will they sweep the doubleheader? Yes, they will, as they knock the Hot Corners down to 7-8. It's not looking good for them. Sawteeth are going to win, get their 9th victory of the year, as they're going to not move into a playoff position as well. Looking like it's going to be a 9 wins as minimum. Sawteeth again keep the Blowfish away from 9 victories. Moose win again. That's their 3rd win. They take the loss, actually. So they are down to... Actually, no, that's the 3rd win in a row. Sirloins get their 10th win, eliminating the Moonstars from playoff contention. And then they sweep, and that might clinch the division for them, possibly. Comes down to the Sawteeth's last game. They need to win that. Wildloads get a victory as they inch closer to the race, as they're now tied with the Grapplers in 3rd. Freebooters beat the Herbivores, locking up their division, as they're going to be in the playoffs. Crocs win in the final game of the sim there, moving to 10 wins. They have officially clinched a playoff berth as well. So the Freebooters have won the Beast division, as they will be the only team with 9 wins or more. Herbivores are eliminated from playoff contention. The Wild Pigs are going to be eliminated from playoff contention. And the Hot Corners are also going to be eliminated from playoff contention with those run differentials. The Moose, who are on a 3-game winning streak, can win out and sneak in. They need the Blowfish to lose their last game, and we need to win their last 2 games by a wide margin. Sawteeth and Sirloins, both at double-digit wins, are going to be in the playoffs. Really, the Sawteeth need to win to take the division title away from the Sirloins. And then hope that the Sirloins lose both their last 2 games. Or their last game in this situation. Moving to our side, we're still tied with the Beebles atop the division. Beebles have the edge with run differentials, so this doubleheader coming up next episode will determine which team will win the division and which team will be fighting for a playoff spot in the regular season finale. Grapplers and Wildloads still in it at 7-7. Platypi playing spoilers, and they're doing it rather well. They're at 6-9. Crocodons are already in the playoffs at 10 wins. Overdogs are eliminated at 4-9. They're going to be playing spoilers for their division moving forward. Jack's hanging in there at 7-7. Buzzard's hitting at 6-8 right now, not looking so hot. Nemesis sitting at 8-5 are also in a good position as well. It's really anyone's division at this point, boys. It's anyone's divisions. Hey, thanks, Grier. Appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. I love the comment. Thank you. Appreciate it, and thanks for coming in and watching. Listen to me ramble on about this. So yes, next episode is the big doubleheader episode for the Heaters. This will determine who will be the division champions. Game 1 is a rematch between Stubby Tubrick and Beavis Ortiz. Beavis pitching against his old club. Stubby Tubrick has beaten us once this season already. If we look at that game, we lost 7-1, and actually Dick Lucas was pitching that game. So Beavis has got something to prove. Tubrick looking to beat us for the 2nd time this season. Then the second game will feature rookie Wagyu Takobi and Meow Bubkins, the former Buzzards ace, will be on the mound for the Beebles in that game. Okay. I like it. Appreciate it. Yes, you will be getting a Sawteeth episode after this because it's still fairly early for me. I think I can get that doubleheader going. That'll be the final doubleheader of that season. So we'll definitely get that episode going here in a little bit. We're going to do player development first and and then we'll preview the pitching matchup, set the lineup, and call this episode a day. Alright, what do we got? Chance to lose utility for Dig. That's kind of his only redeeming quality. This seems like a dumb idea to try and make him lose that. We got money burning a hole in our pocket here, so I'm going to be spending. Let's give this one to Bambino. This is a good upgrade here. A little bit pricey, but it's worth it. 1 speed, 1 arm. No bonus speed for Joven, but chance for him to improve his backup position. He will. He's going to be an outfielder now. Perfect. Good job, Joven. Giving me a little bit more playability there in the field. Ham Slamus, no. We're not giving you Butterfingers here, especially at a middle infield position. That is bad. Phenomeno, this is an easy upgrade for him. 1 speed, 1 fielding, 1 arm. Perfect. He's not going to get the 2 bonus speed. Will not get the 2 bonus fielding either. Okay, but cheap upgrade there. Get him a little bit better. Nope, not giving that to Sloop. He already has great speed. This is kind of dumb. And, ooh, elite slider chance for Farmhand. Let's go for it. Come on, Felix. For velocity, 1 power. No loses 2 accuracy there. Gets the bonus 4 velocity, which he needs. That's good. Does not get the elite slider trait. Damn, okay. Still getting a little bit better. He's approaching that C overall. He's getting a little bit better. Alright, and then we'll just see what pops up next time for us. We still got $6 million in the budget to spend, so we are nowhere running out of money anytime soon. Yeah, 20%. Sometimes it just doesn't fall your way. Exactly. Happens a lot. Ooh, let's read these comments. Okay. So, Bambino had fun jazzercising. Phenomeno prefers their cows not made into sirloins. Interesting. And Farmhand loves the bulk with beef. The complete opposite of Norm. Alrighty, let's preview the pitching matchup for Game 1 next episode for the Heaters. Tubrick on the mound, 1-1, 4 ERA, and a 1.33 whip. His one victory was against us earlier in the year. And for us, it'll be Beavis Ortiz, the former B-Wolves arm, 1-1 with a 6.75 ERA and a 2.06 whip. Slight edge in this matchup to Tubrick. It looks like Beavis is the better pitcher overall, speaking-wise. But Tubrick has the edge with the numbers this season. So we'll see if that comes into play next episode. Lineup we'll send out for Game 1 will look like this. Leading off will be Stiffner at third base. Alright, speed at the top lineup. I like it. Slamus will get the start at shortstop. Phenomeno batting third at first base. He is on fire. Bambino is going to be in right. Johnson will be in left, batting fifth. Rains off the bench. He'll play catcher, batting sixth. Whoopity in second, batting seventh. Colliner, the rookie in center field, is 10th. He'll bat 8th. And Ortiz will be on the mound, batting number 9. Fowl will go to the bench because she is 10th again. Basquet goes to the bench because a righty is on the mound, and she's also 10th. And Clark goes to the bench as well because it's not a lefty, and Rains is the slightly better hitter in this situation. Alright, and that is going to do it for this episode today, guys. 31 million? Yes. We will see me spend over 10 million for a player? Exactly. I have that very big option next off-season. If we can get that far, we'll see. But that'll do it for this one, guys. Tough loss today to the Platypi. We lost 2-1 in a pitcher's duel. Not a lot of scoring in this episode, obviously, because it only was innings 4 through 9 because the stream crashed between innings 1 and 2, and then 2 and 3 was in a bonus episode here on Twitch. If you want to watch that, that was a 10-minute clip of me arguing up the stairs with my wife about whether or not I could record or not. That'll be fun for all the new viewers to want to see the inside of my mind working. And then everything, this episode was just zeros back and forth. Great pitching on both sides. But in the end, Jose Carlojo got the better of us in the ninth with that solo homer to give them the victory. But if you made it this deep, guys, thanks so much for sticking around. Appreciate the support as always. If you haven't already, hit the follow button down below here on Twitch to be notified next time I go live. And if you haven't already over on YouTube, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Link to Twitch is down here in the description below if you want to watch the games live before they get posted to there. And stick around here, guys. We'll be right back with the next episode of the Sawtooth franchise, which is the final doubleheader of that season against the Longballo-led Sirloins. One victory will clinch us the division title. So stick around for that. Until then, this is the Nasty One. Signing off. Be back in a few minutes, guys.